What technique is probably the very best, or what is your best technique to use on these clear, bright, hot summer days? Good morning, guys and girls. Let's look at our catch of the day for August the 11th. Now, you know, those of you that have been with us for a while know that the catch of the day is a book that I wrote back, several years ago, and it's got a fishing tip and a scripture and a devotion for every single day. If you don't have a copy of this book, you can order it directly from us, and we'll send it to you. I think they're $14, $15. I'll pay the shipping and handling. If you want it personalized and autographed, I can do that for you also. That's not a problem. Just contact us at our office. I think that number is 918-457-5115. I think we've got some links to it on here also. But we're going to be looking at Matthew 5:44. Matthew 5:44. Oh, this is a good one. But I say to you, love your enemies. Pray for those who hurt you. Oh my gosh, that is a tough one. What in the world did I write about that? When we were building our house here on Twin Eagle Lake, we encountered more problems than you could shake a flipping stick at. We faced delays, misinformation, shortages, all kinds of troubles, and many downright lies. Downright lies. I developed calluses that became bigger every single day. I had no peace at all. I was just about to go crazy. They just were ruining my day after day after day after day. Many times during that struggle, Chris warned me she warned me, she didn't tell me, she warned me to forgive anyone who seemed to be part of the problem. But I didn't really want to do that. I didn't want to forgive the people that were causing me so much grief. Finally, God used Chris's nudging and convinced me to forgive. And when I did, he quickly asked me to pray for the ones who had hurt me. Now, I got to be honest. I looked up and said, are you kidding me, God? I've already forgiven them. That ought to be good enough. And he said, no, you got to pray for those people that have been hurting you. That was difficult, but I did. Divinely, supernaturally, God healed me and gave me the peace that I didn't have. If you're harboring bad feelings toward anybody, pay close attention to Jesus. Forgive and pray. Because that verse right there said by the man himself. That's who said it. But I say to you, love your enemies, pray for those who hurt you. That's in red letters. Jesus Christ himself said that. It's summed up in those two words, forgive and pray. Love your enemies, forgive them, pray for those who hurt you. Almost difficult to do. One of the reasons is we kind of get a little pleasure out of griping and complaining about the people that hurt us. And we definitely want to do something that kind of hurts them. We definitely do. So, but if you want to get inner peace, did you hear what I said in that? God healed me. He didn't heal them. He didn't change them. A lot of them probably didn't even know they had caused me such grief. But he healed me. He gave me the peace that he wanted me to have. He gave me the peace that I really should have, but I couldn't because of the bad feelings that I had toward other people. Okay, here's our tip for this week. Try drop shotting. That's a technique. Drop shotting on those clear, color bright, sunny days. Drop shotting, of course, is a technique that came along. Basically, it started fishing vertically, right straight up and down. You have a weight on the bottom over here, and then you have a little hook and a worm up on top of it. And you drop that drop shot down on the bottom, and you're shaking it around and shaking this little worm, a little bit of slack line down there, shaking it. Now, that was how we used it probably when this was written, is just vertically. We've learned since that we can go ahead and cast that out. We use a lot of different weights on there, and it works a good technique casting also. Now, split shotting is another technique that's very similar. Only thing is you reverse the order. You put the weight up here on top, just a little split shot, or a little shotgun shot with titanium. They made a little tool that works good for that. It's called a shotgun, where you can put that little titanium, little bitty small shot, and have your worm down here on the bottom. And that technique is mostly made to drag around ledges and stuff. But it works. Both those techniques work really, really good. The key to both those techniques is probably much like something like a little tiny jig and worm, what they call a Ned rig nowadays, or a Nico rig, those type reels, is you're using little small stuff, light line, little bitty small tiny pieces of soft plastic. A lot of action, a very imperceptible type presentation, and it works really, really good on these bright, sunshiny days like today's going to be. Guys and girls, go out there and have you a great one today. And remember, forgive those that have done you wrong, and then pray for them. I love you.